Hey guys, this is Snagattack8. Welcome back to more Donkey Kong 64. It's part 2. Man, it feels so weird to be saying welcome back to this game. Now let's see how that fool Donkey Kong is progressing, shall we? I have never understood what this is meant to, what this is meant to convey. Like, where is Donkey Kong in this? I don't know. The ape hasn't even gotten his first banana yet. The voice actor for this K. Rool is so British. How did he do that? I guess I just slammed on the ground. It's really not even a move I have. Very good, Donkey, but you'll need more than brute strength to stop me this time. Just plodding away, I guess. Oh, man. Yeah, it feels so weird to be saying welcome to DK64. This is Jungle Japes. This is the first level, and probably the most classic feeling of them. Gather as many bananas as you can before going through one of these portals. You gonna show me the portal? Yeah, I guess he is. Yeah, we gotta get some bananas and go through there apparently, and there's bananas already on the ground right there. 75 or more, and you'll earn a banana medal, which is what Cranky was talking about earlier. He said, come back and see him if we get 15. And right off the bat, we got our jungle hijinks music playing here. Grant Kirkhope, who I mentioned in the last episode, who did the soundtrack for this game, he did not do the original music for Donkey Kong Country. That would be David Wise, another great composer. But I really love the Kirkhope adaptation of this classic DKC song. It's really good and funky. This is a really funky and fun level. It's actually one of my favorites in the game. It's one of the very first ones. There was some regular bananas we were collecting there. Here's more of these coins. We haven't really had a chance to put these to use. Like pretty much every Rare game and a lot of games of this era, it does something I love, which is that every part of the level has the same melody, but the arrangement for it is completely different depending on where at in the level you are. So in the cave there was that cool like xylophone marimba bit. It's different than this. And this guy's saying, "Hey DK, help!" It sure looks like our buddy Diddy Kong. And there's a golden banana right in front of him, so like why would we not go up there? Squawk! K. Rool's minions have hidden 25 gold bananas around this area. You'll only be able to find 5 of them without the help of other Kongs. Bork! Well, guess we'll have to go free our pal Diddy. It's not like I wasn't going to anyway. Yeah, like I was saying, it feels so weird to be playing this game for my channel. Funnily enough, this was actually, oh my god, we got all this stuff over here. Funnily enough, this actually I considered being my very first ever Let's Play project. This was gonna be one of the first games I was gonna do, and there's sort of a funny story behind that. I guess Squawks is going to tell us about this, but maybe we'll explain that after. Press Z to transport yourself to K. Rool's battle arena, beat its goons to win a crown. God, this, like, it's not overwhelming to me because I've played this game just so much now, and I just have such an understanding of it. But for a first timer, I'm sure all of this stuff, especially someone who didn't grow up with this style of game, I'm sure all of this collectible, all this stuff introduced. We've already been introduced to like 5 different mechanics here. I'm sure it's all very overwhelming. We're going to press Z on this pad, and it's going to take us to this sort of battle arena zone here. This one's called Beaver Brawl against the beaver enemies, who are like the basic enemies. They're like the Goombas of this game. I guess they're called Naughties, right? They're from Donkey Kong Country. The easiest way to get rid of these guys is just do this slam jam on them. The Simian Slam. What was I saying? Yeah, this actually was going to be my first ever Let's Play project. In the last video, I talked about Slim Kirby. And I think that really, it's kind of funny because this is not someone I knew back in the day in 2009 when I was starting Let's Plays. But what sort of deterred me from doing a Let's Play of this game was that I used to record my videos on with a camcorder, and my buddy Slim Kirby actually at the time did too, and he had already done this game. And so seeing that there was a camcorder LP of DK64 already out there, I was like, oh man, like, you know, back in the day, Let's Playing was so small that that if like one person you knew about was doing a game, it was considered like wrong or like like stepping on their turf to play the same game. Because like really in 2009 there were only a couple Let's Plays of like a lot of games. So I saw Slim's and I was like, oh, I better not do DK64 too. I'm gonna have to do something else, like, because he's already done it. It's just funny to think about it that way. But I guess we're finally doing it now. We've been dancing around in front of this armory place forever. Let's go in. Here we got another classic character, just a classic. It's Funky's store, and there's Funky himself. He looks a little different though. He says, "Been a long time, donkey dude. K. Rool's return is a real bummer. So the main monkey's here to fix you up with some reptile kicking hardware. Check this out. Got this real cool shooter that'll trash K. Rool's army, and it's yours for just 3 coins. Well, we have 6 coins. Sort of, this is the significance of the coins for right now. Yes, I want it. Give me the coconut shooter, or as I'm gonna call it, the coconut gun. It fires in spurts. Looking good, donkey. Let me give you the lowdown. Fetch out or put your shooter away. Press Z and left C, B to fire. Blah, 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 blah. You can go shoot in first person mode too. Fire in blanks. Come see Funky. He's got ammo. Zero doing right now, donkey dude. Afraid I gotta go to work on the next big thing. Alright, so we'll definitely have to come back and see Funky later. Funky, who once was a peaceful surfer dude guy, who would ferry us around to different parts of our world, now I guess is really a sort of devolved into a gun nut. Some of my buddies who are big fans of this game and me call him Ted Nugent Kong now. But he's still funky and he's still cool. Funky's one of my faves. Here we are, finally are up here with Diddy. Grab this golden banana. Golden boy. And let's talk to him. Says, "You might need Funky's help to get me out of here." Well, fortunately I already saw Funky, and just somehow, like magic, these switches appear here. So I guess you can probably tell what we gotta do. This little thing here is an ammo box. We can only hold 50 shots with our coconut gun right now, but maybe we'll be able to upgrade that later. Let's grab some bananas down here on the way. These balloons that you might have seen flying around, we can easily shoot those down with our coconut gun. Yeah, like Funky said, you can pull it out in kind of run and gun mode like this, but I find this is almost never useful, and I always go into first person mode to aim around with it. Some bananas up on that tree. I don't think we're actually gonna get those. Like Cranky said, you want to get 75 bananas. These regular looking ones. Just these regular yellow bananas. You want to get 75 of those to get a banana medal. But there's 100 in each level, and you actually don't need that for your completion percentage at all. So I'm just gonna get 75 in each level. I hope that's okay with you guys. Literally, getting 100 offers nothing. It contributes nothing to the game. Obviously, these switches have coconuts on them. We gotta shoot them to get them down. To get Diddy out of there. Let's make our little rounds here. It's funny, Jungle Japes, probably to people who haven't played this, seems like a pretty big level. But compared to what comes later in the game, it's actually pretty confined in, as far as the places you can go. Let's see if we can just should hit it. Good job. It's pretty confined, and we're gonna sort of make the rounds here. There's that little area off to the right, or the left, I guess, when you're entering the level. You got this little area off here to the stage right, or whatever you call it. Is that right? Is it stage right from looking at the level from the entrance? I think it is. There's that. Pick up some more ammo. Oh, I thought I could get it in the cutscene. It's the kind of stuff I like to mess around in this game with. Way to go, DK! Now that I'm free, I can help you by collecting red bananas. They look like that. Just go wait in the tag barrel until you need me. I don't know why, that's my voice for like every sidekick character that like doesn't already have a voice. Like Tails gets that voice, Diddy gets that voice. Like I guess it's Mickey Mouse, I don't know. I guess the Kongs do technically have canon voices. There is a Donkey Kong cartoon, or as I like to call it, the Donkey Kong Country anime, rife for comedy. That'll probably come up at some point in these projects. Now we could run back all the way up to the top here, but did I already use this? Maybe did I just use the 3 one? If you connect 2 of these pads, press Z on them, you can actually warp around the level. This is so handy. You really want to know how to use these in every level if you're really trying to get around fast. You remember we opened this one up. There's Funky's hut down there. This is right back up where Diddy is. Very convenient. Takes us to another golden banana. And like Squawk said, we can collect 5 in every level with 1 Kong, with DK, but no more. There's actually 25, and you guessed it, each Kong has 5 different golden bananas to get. And really, like, that's really the main goal here, is to get all those. What we want to be doing in this playthrough is getting the 5 golden bananas. We want to be getting 75 of these regular collectible bananas in each level. And we want to be freeing the Kongs that might be trapped there, and we want to beat the boss, which I guess you guys haven't seen yet, but it's not that bad. It's not that much stuff. There is a lot of stuff, but a lot of it's, you know, a lot of it's not as relevant to finishing the game as one might initially think. A lot of the extra collectibles and stuff that people kind of rag on this game for is just there to make sure you have a better time. Like, it's just there to make things easier. I think when people say, like, oh, there's just too much to collect, there's coins, there's bananas, there's ammo, there's music notes and all this stuff, I think that's a little misconstrued because you really don't need all of that stuff. It's just there to help you so you don't get boned. I don't know. I'm sure we'll go more into that as we go on. Here's Cranky again. He's actually in every level. And he's got something else for us. This time it costs money, though. Perfected another of my potions, donkey, and it's yours for just 3 coins. Won't get much farther without it, so I suggest you pay up. Well, pay up we will. I want it. It's Baboon Blast, Barrelum Perilous. I like that name. That's very fitting for what this power is going to be. You can now play the Barrel Blast courses. Find my pad with your ugly mug on it. Press Z to launch yourself on your way. When you're in a barrel, press Z to fire yourself out. You can actually also press A. I'm not letting you have another potion yet. See me on another level. So, much the same way as Funky, Cranky appears in most of the levels. I think actually Cranky appears in all of them. And he's always got something for us, a new move or a new ability we can use for each of the Kongs. He's sort of, these games a lot of the time from this era didn't like to give you all of your movement or gameplay mechanics right away. They kind of like to make you work for them. It's a very rareware thing. What? Excuse me. There we go. Very rareware thing to do. But I think it's a nice sense of progression that, you know, you start less powerful than you are. It's maybe I wouldn't liken it to an RPG, but I would liken it to just making you feel stronger throughout the game. That's sort of what Cranky provides here. So we got we're doing fine on time. Got a box here, the Rhino silhouette on it. Obviously, it looks like Rambi. Let's jump on in. And it is. To return B and DK, press Z and press left C. Hold Z and press B to charge attack. So instead of, I don't know why this is, instead of getting to ride Rambi, we actually become Rambi in this game. It's another of our animal buddies, a classic from the Donkey Kong Country games. And we can use him to run around in this little area. You can break those things open. There's actually really only like one other thing for Rambi to do, and it's to use his charge attack on this wall thing here. But that's really all we can do with him, honestly, and if we try to run too far, we'll turn back into DK. That I will say, the fact that Rambi is like really just confined here, he technically doesn't even appear in another traditional level. The fact that you can only use Rambi the Rhino here, classic character, I think is really lame. What Rare, I think, tried to do with this game was keep the spirit of the DKC games around by having similar set pieces, similar areas, and similar characters. But really what this game is Banjo-Kazooie with a DK skin. Or like a Super Mario 64 style game with Donkey Kong coat of paint. And I think, you know, I love that style of game, so it doesn't really bother me that much. But I think with stuff like Rambi really just being relegated to like a one-time like item almost that you can use, that's pretty lame. He's definitely no longer a power-up. He's just a mechanic. Not like he fixes cars. Can you imagine if Rambi the Rhino was a mechanic? There's another golden banana. Rambi, I guess, did help us get that. We got the switch and it opened up there. We're actually almost done with DK's stuff in this level, Jungle Japes. Let's hurry up this tree. And up here, let's see, is another pad with, what did Frankie say? Your flea-bitten face or something? I don't know. Frankie? They just call him Frankie? Cranky. Can you imagine what if Frankie Kong? What would that even be? I don't know. Like I was saying, speaking to, oh, there I go. Got the banana medal, but we're soaring off into the abyss now. Like I was saying, this game does try to keep the spirit of Donkey Kong Country alive, and this is sort of their attempt at translating the barrel blast segments that were all over the other Donkey Kong Country games into the 3D realm, and I think they did okay with it. These are sort of much more like mini games than actual parts of the levels now, but I think they're fun for what they are. Got a little course there of barrels to blast through. These get a lot more complicated as we go. And there's our fourth golden banana. Never get tired of that jingle. It's a classic. So that's all the golden bananas that are in the level for Donkey Kong. There's one more thing we have over here. And then we're going to introduce yet another collectible. There's collectibles everywhere. Got this guy. Remember we saw him in the intro. I said his name is Splat. Or that's what he's called. He's a Kremling. If we beat him, we get this weird spinning yellow thing, which just gives us this funky little, like, smooth jingle. It doesn't tell us actually anything about what to do with that. But I'm gonna show you guys. And this is going against every fiber of my being to do this, because I would not be doing this right now regularly. But if we warp up to the 2-pad again, and we go to this house, which some of you guys might have been wondering about. This is Snide's HQ. I guess you would probably come here out of curiosity your first time through, so you'd know what to do with that yellow thing. He says, "Greetings, Snide's the name. Revenge is my game. Did you know K. Rool's been working on his Blast-O-Matic machine and intends to destroy your island?" That must have been his reptile-smelling plan or whatever he said. "I was the chief technician on the project. That double-crossing lizard kicked me off his team because he didn't trust me. I'll try to help you stop K. Rool's machine, but you'll need to find me some of my original blueprints. They look like that, and that looks like what we picked up. I believe they were given to some of the king's toughest cronies, so be careful. For every blueprint you return, I'll give you one of those golden bananas K. Rool stole from your hoard. No blueprint, no banana. You never know, they might just buy you some valuable time. That's the deal, Kong." Ah, splendid, Kong. So you have my first blueprint. Here's a golden banana in return. And we got a very Rube Goldberg-esque Snide machine here. Got a little scene is pushing a little boat. The boat presses the button, and down from the ceiling descends golden banana. So every Kong, DK included, has a blueprint in each level. You always get them by defeating Krusha. Or it's not Krusha, Kasplat. You always get them by defeating Kasplat. We can see our full blueprint list here. We just have that one yellow one. And then you want to take that to Snide, who I think he's actually sort of an interesting character in this game. I guess he worked for K. Rool, and now he's double crossing him because he maybe didn't get paid or something. Did he mention why he's double crossing him? I don't know. But Snide, I guess maybe he got paid in golden bananas, and he's like, "I'm a fox, I can't eat these." But he wants the blueprints back. K. Rool took them from him. What are we doing on time? I guess we can do a little bit more. So we got this floating thing here. I'm sure you've seen this around. If we jump into it, we can actually switch characters. There's 3 question marks in the back. There would have been 4 if we came in with just DK. But we got Diddy here now. So this is where you swap between different characters. What I like about this area is that it really kind of shows off the Kong's personalities. DK's like, he's flexing, showing off. He's like, yeah, you know you want to pick me. Look at my dance. I'm tough. I'm the main character. Diddy's like, it's like, oh, me? Really? Oh, yeah, you want to pick me? Diddy's just excited to go. Maybe he doesn't expect you're going to choose him, but I don't know. I just think it's really cute here. And each Kong has a little different motif for their music. Like when you DK, it's got this swinging kind of vibe. Diddy's got guitars in his. Sort of indicative of a theme we'll be seeing. Hello, Diddy. There are 5 golden bananas for you to find 2. All right, so you know the drill now at this point. Basically everything that we did as Donkey Kong, we're gonna do as Diddy as well. And where are we gonna start with Diddy? Well, Diddy actually needs coins to get his gun and a move from Cranky. So, we want to do that stuff first because that's really going to open up all of Diddy's options here. What we are going to do is go down this way, this little path, because there's some coins here for Mr. Diddy Kong. There's also, oh man, there's also a Kasplat here. We take out, it's like a fast kill on those guys. Maybe I'll explain that next time we see one. The 3 coins are really what we want though. And we'll just continue through the cave here. Back to the area where we met Cranky Kong before. This is just sort of my route for this level that we're following here. We're doing it a lot slower again than I normally would be, but yeah, I like to do things a certain way here. So just like DK, Diddy has a new ability to get from Cranky too. It's 3 coins. Perfected another of my potions. Slow down, Snumpo. It's yours for 3. You won't get much farther without it. He kind of says the same thing each time. I'll take it. With Diddy, we get Chimpy Charge, Hurtus Cranium. Again, these names just very indicative of what we will be doing. Now got a powerful shoulder barge. Press and hold Z. Press B. It's too good for you, Diddy. Oh, come on, man. That's just rude. Cranky just being a rude boy. He's such a sassy. They should have called him Sassy Kong. I guess we can go over Diddy's moves. He kind of jumps a little bit higher than DK. His backflip definitely goes higher than DK's does. When you're running with Diddy, you can do this cool cartwheel attack. That's like his moving attack. His B combo looks like this. If you jump and press B, he does this weird tail swing thing. How I like to move around as Diddy is like do a little somersault and then a jump. I think this actually is the fastest way to move as him, and it gets you like the furthest amount of distance. And once you have the Simian Slam, any of the Kongs can use it, so Diddy doesn't have to learn that. Open up another one there, grab some bananas. This is actually going to be on a timer, and we're going to take a little piece out of my run, my route through this level. When I'm doing this fast, I try to do as much as I can on the way back up here with the timer still going. So we're gonna swim down here and get these regular bananas. We're gonna get these ones, and we're gonna head on up here. I guess we could take the 2-pad and warp up there, but I know a quicker way. There's some coins over there that we actually won't need to be getting. There's a million billion coins in this game, and you're only ever gonna find yourself short on them in the beginning. So we don't need those. Grab that golden banana though. And that might be where we end off today. If you think about anything else we'll need to be doing right now, I guess we can. Yeah, we'll end it off today. So now that we've got Diddy Kong here, this is a good place for me to leave you guys. In the next video, we'll probably go ahead and finish up this level, Jungle Japes here, or at least finish as much as we can do in it right now. So thank you guys all so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. This has been Snag Attack 8. Later.